simple, but we'll talk about that. A lot of time left for that. But every run counts in this T20 games. We've seen a very good over here from Mustafizur Rahman. And I made mention, when you look at the analysis of what the bowling has done, they've really bowled tidy in the first part of the over.
Punched into the offside, pick up another single. I have to say, tempo might have slowed down just a little bit after that first wicket, but we're only at the halfway stage. We've still got 10 overs to come. And what we know about this USA side is they've got so much batting. They've got a lot of power hitting too. We saw a good bit of power hitting in the last game from Corey Anderson and Harmeet Singh. Completely changed the game around after a fall of a few wickets.
Zasa. Saya atur mo lang saya.
Rahman, and we talked about how well they will bowl in the first 3 balls of the over, Manali. And here comes a rank long hop, and Aaron Jones. Look at that, bang, into the offside, no man there, and he has picked up another boundary. Good looking shot from Jones.
Yeah, he was quick to react as well. Onto the back foot in a flash, quick hands. Better delivery. Not that, I mean, we know Mustafizur is known for is USA 67 for 2 as we take a quick drinks break. We'll be back with you shortly. Contest, USA 68 for 2 at the halfway point. Got Aaron Jones out in the middle, 15 off 13 for him. Monak Patel, he's been quieter on the other end. 18 runs to himself off the 90 deliveries that he's faced. Just said bye to Lenny, and we've now got Mr. Brian Walter is joining us in the comm box. Welcome, Brian.
Every time I hear Monali Patel, I think Manang Patel. The two names are... they roll off the tongue. But you asked for runs from Aaron Jones, and I think you're getting runs above 100, 15 from 13 with a 4 and a 6. And especially with the dismissal of Andreas House, you really do need... Saying the ball ends.
Oh, we're looking for the reverse sweep here. They'll pick up a single, and then there's a misfield. Slightly sloppy stuff from Bangladesh in the outfield. They pick up 2 runs in the end, but ambitious.
Well, he tried to make my point for me. Switching positions, becoming a left-handed hitter for that reverse sweep. Ends up getting 2 runs as the fumble by Shoreful Islam allows them to get a couple. But again, that is the trouble with a leg spinner. He's turning the ball away from the righties, which makes it difficult for them to get back to ball.
Up over the bowler's head. And this is Jones, and he is exuding confidence today.
Clean strike down the ground. The vice captain will love that stroke. Straight down the ground. You always can sort of get rewards for playing in that area because there's no one straight down the ground, no fielder. And look at that. Absolutely bullet straight down the ground. It goes over for 4. Brilliant shot by Aaron Jones.
Pushed into the offside, and Canada and against Bangladesh.
It certainly looked good against Canada. Won that series 4-0 with 1 game abandoned because of bad weather conditions. And of course, the very first match of the World Cup, June 1st, is going to be between the US and Canada. So something to pay attention to there.
See Shakib Al-Hashim back into the attack. 3rd over. Backing away Aaron Jones. He pushes that into the offside. What I'm liking today, Brian, from Aaron Jones and Manak Patel, is that they are not afraid to use their feet. They're not afraid to make some room.
I made mention on Tuesday that Aaron Jones, if he's not the best player of spin in the American side, he's in the top 2 or 3. And so the steady diet of spin that the Bangladeshis have, having Aaron Jones in the middle, is a good way to offset that.
Calls for catch it. That's popped up in the air in the offside. Definitely no man's land in between 2 fielders. They picked up 2 quick runs.
My sense is that the fall of the next wicket, whenever it happens, you'll see Nitish Kumar come in next, but then the Bombers come after that. So even though Bangladesh has done well here in the middle overs and slowed things down a little bit with that dot ball, the scoring rate is now under 7, 6.96, which projects to a score of 1.39.
বুঝতেছি না 360 ডিগ্রি
A
কেন
good bit of attacking from Stephen Taylor at 31 from
হুম কথা বলতে নিষেধ করছে না কথাটা এখানে শোনা যায় কথাটা মোবাইলে শোনা যায় কথা যেন শোনা যায় তোরা যেন কইছি বুঝছ
It is Monang Patel joining Aaron Jones in the party. A very safe shot going straight up over the bowler's head.
Yeah, straight down the ground again. He's played that shot a number of times. Monang Patel been there a while. Now up to 26 from 24 balls faced with 3 boundaries. Hit it on the up. Wasn't a half volley. Wasn't in the slot, but he
আব্বুটাকে আব্বুটাকে কইছে আব্বু না রোদ ডাকে
আরে এই সময় হারাইছো কইছেন যা এরা না আবার কোন যা
তুই তো বুঝি আমি
They will be coming out all guns blazing. The last thing they want to do is be 2 down in a 3-game series and you lost the series.
there's nothing inaccurate about what you just said, but I think an even bigger motivating factor for them is that they lost to an associate side. And so, if nothing else, pride has to kick in at this point. You know what? We're the big kids on the block in this matchup. We need to show that we're capable of handling an associate side. And so I think that would certainly be in their motivation. And of course, I think under these conditions, bowling first is something that either team would have wanted to do, because I think both these teams are better chasing, and they've shown an ability to hit big when they need to.
Shah Hussain comes back into the attack for his final over.
Brilliant.
Guided delivery, and again, just taking it away from the right-handed Monang Patel.
Shot Hussain has bowled absolutely brilliantly. 3 overs,
Somebody shot
2
AJ,
for
AJ,
19.
AJ.
Those 2 wickets
Hako,
were
Put Hako.
back to back. Wickets that put the Americans back on the back
Go,
foot.
go, 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 go. To me go. One. Easy,
But
easy.
I think it's fair to say, Manali, that the Americans have weathered the storm. And he has been the most challenging of the bowlers to face so far. My sense is that with this being his last over, you're going to see sort of an acceleration that takes place after this over.
Cholo.
With plenty of wickets in hand, they're really under no pressure at this point, USA. Looking to do the switch hit again. Bit of improper cricket for you, Brian. Doesn't quite come off as well as you'd have liked, Aaron Jones. What has been very impressive for me, though, is the mental aspect in how USA has approached this series. They have not played like the associate nation. They have played as equals, and that says a lot right before the World Cup. Backing away, trying to make some room. Good bowling from Rashad Hussain. He followed the batter on that occasion, allowing no room to Jones to clear his hands. All in all, very good cricket all around.
I like your point about the Americans not taking a back seat to the Bangladeshis, and that augurs well for them as they move into the World Cup. Of course, playing in the World Cup, they're matched up with teams like India and Pakistan, who are both in their group. So they're going to need to continue bringing their A game.
Again, Monak Patel struggled a little bit with the ball going away from him.
Yes. But it is now the last ball. Monak Patel, I would think, given that Rashad Hussain has been the most impressive of the bowlers, I don't think a dot ball is the worst thing that can happen here. And then take your chances up the other bowlers.
Can end this over with another dot ball, and USA 94 for 2 after 14. Got 6 overs to come in this innings. Projected score in your mind?
I say 60 in the next 6.
So 10 and over.
194 is my number. What's yours?
I'm going to say closer to about 165.
What? You're expecting essentially a run a ball the rest of the way.
And the reason I say that is because now USA is going to have the mindset to accelerate. And yes,
Correct.
we know there's a lot of batting coming.
Correct.
But when you accelerate, there's a chance of losing wickets. And sometimes that momentum, when you lose wickets, it does take a bit of a hit.
So let's look at the bowlers who are left. Shoreful Islam has 2. Tanzib has 1. Mustafizur has 2. Shakib has 1. If I am the Americans, I fancy my chances against those names that I just called as opposed to Rashad Hussain.
Keeping low that delivery. Jones trying to play it into the offside. I think he was also surprised with how low that delivery did stay.
So it is, in fact, Shoreful Islam who's back for his 3rd. So he'll be bowling here. So he'll have 1 more after this. Tanzim has 1. Mustafizur has 2. His 2 will be crucial because remember, he bowled overs 18 or 17 and 19 on Tuesday and got taken apart in both of those overs.
Looking to use his feet. Aaron Jones chipping down the wicket. Just gets an edge. It's a good direct hit. In the end, they just pick up the single. But the intent is there from Jones. He's looking every single delivery. He's looking to get some runs. We'll have to see which one of our totals comes up the closest.
30 is an insult to the... I'm sorry. I'm going to have to disagree with you there. Maybe we split the difference. Maybe we say 45. But I think 180, 190 is at least what the Americans will be aiming for.
Again, a little bit of more unorthodox stuff. Monak Patel trying to ramp it over the keeper's head.
By the way, I said 190. My apologies. I was 60. I was looking at adding it to the projected score. 60 on top of 95 is something around were looking for 150, 155. That's what we're looking for.
I said 165, so now you...
Actually, I did come right back to your number, didn't I? Okay, I completely messed that up. I meant 60 in the last 5 or last 6. So we're probably ending up exactly the same place.
3 deliveries to come in the over. And that's played beautifully. Manak Patel has just guided that so finely past the keeper. That is a very nice shot.
My goodness. So this is elegantly done. Manali Patel. Manak Patel. This is not a shot by Manali Patel. This is in fact Manak Patel who just opens the face and runs this too fine for the fielder trotter to get there. And of course just wide of the wicketkeeper who's there, the man with the gloves, Jakar Ali. So important boundary here for Manak Patel.
Of 15th over. It was a 101 for 2. This is the second time that we've seen Jones struggle on that back foot pull. I suppose there is a bit of extra bounce. He's not the tallest of players out there.
That is the end of the over. 101 for 2 at 50. So a quick look at the match summary as Mr. Lenny Tarbar gets ready to get back into the box, if you will. Aaron Jones and Manak Patel, both 33 runs against their names. And this partnership is building in confidence and stature. It's now up to 57, 101 for 2. For the Americans from here, they will be looking to push on, and Lenny, we have an interesting 5 overs coming up.
Yes, Brian, it's a 57-run partnership. We saw a couple of weeks ago the 4th wicket partnership for the US. 15th over. You look at his bowling figures, 2 overs, no been none for 23. Brian, he's gone for quite a few today. We've seen a very good rebuilding here from Aaron Jones and Manak Patel.
This is actually Shakib Al-Hassan's last over. 3 overs so far, none for 32. So he's been a little bit off color. 10.7 for an economy rate. He's a better bowler than that, of course, long thought of as being the best all-rounder in the world cricket.
And Brian, we saw in the last couple of weeks, last 6 weeks or so, Nitish Kumar and Corey Anderson posting 104 for that 4th wicket partnership. Might have been a chance for a stumping there from Jakar Ali.
I would think that that's a mis-stumping. I want to get another look at that if we could, but I think he goes dancing down the track, and I think he completely is out of his crease. Had that been a coup. makes a good low catch. Aaron Jones batted well, 35 from 33, but his dismissal now means that the Americans are going to be obviously wobbling after the fall of the wicket, but in some ways, you wonder whether or not Corey Anderson, who is now coming in to bat, you see that sky delivery again and a good running catch. Look at that young man, young man of 38 years old, taking that good catch. But as I was saying, Lenny, Aaron Jones goes out, batted well, 35 from 33, but Corey Anderson, who's coming to the wicket, I think that's a good move by the Americans because you bring in your bomb in the position where you get those quick runs. Matter of fact, my apologies. 23 balls remaining in the innings.
So Corey Anderson comes in here. 104. You can see that on your card. You've seen the first wicket from Sakib. Corey Anderson, Brian, one of two big heroes just a couple of days ago, along with Harmeet Singh. There's still so much batting to come. I get a feeling if a wicket falls around this period, Brian, Harmeet Singh will probably come out of the hut in front of Nitish Kumar.
And I was about to say that because you're now to the point where last 23 balls of the innings, so the batters who are more likely to clear the fence would be Harmeet Singh and Corey Anderson. So not surprising that you see that change there.
So Anderson gets a ball that goes down the leg side. I called a wide from umpire Aditya Gajar. So US already won up in the series. They lost the toss earlier on, was asked to bat. Wickets falling at 44 and 44. A couple of strikes from Rashad Hussain. We saw a bit of recovery from Aaron Jones and Manang Patel, a partnership of 60. And we all come down to 105 for 3 with 23 balls remaining. Tanzim has picked up 1. We've seen a couple of strikes from Rashad Hussain. Remaining. He's got to give it a go. A lot of batting to come.
Interesting to see that be an interesting matchup. Mustafizur has 2 overs left. I would imagine that he bowled 18 and 20. So let's see if the Americans can cash in off of him the way that they did on Tuesday morning.
So Monarch still there. The captain is really led from the front. Ryan has seen the departure of his opening partner, Stephen Taylor. Didn't see much of Gauss, our house. He didn't last long. Goes down the ground, will only get a single. And what do you make of this Bangladesh bowling, Brian? 107 for 3. Have they done a good job so far?
They have talked about the strength of the U.S. batting lineup, but they're only now scoring at the rate of 6.48 with 21 balls remaining. So that projection would be 130 to keep an American batting side that's really, really strong, particularly in the top 4 or 5 to 130 would be a tremendous achievement.
And we saw in the previous series against Canada the couple of times that the U.S. team had batted first. They got 230 on one day.
Assalamualaikum, baik. Waalaikumsalam, baik. Alhamdulillah. না এটা তো ফাইনাল দেওয়ার একটা করেছি এটা কাছে সিদ্ধান্ত করে জানাইবো আর তো যোগাযোগ করো না হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ জি হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে হুম ভেরি গুড ভেরি গুড ভেরি গুড আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আচ্ছা আসসালামু আলাইকুম
তোমাকে দংশনের বদলে যদি তোমার বীরের সুরে মত্ত হয়ে যায় তবে এই বুঝে নিও যে সে তোমার প্রেমে পড়েছে সে তোমায় তার মহল একসাথে নিয়ে যাবে আর সেখানে যখন সে তোমার প্রেম নিবেদন করবে তখন তুমি খুব চালাকি করে তার চোখ থেকে অবগুণ্ঠন সরিয়ে দিও অবগুণ্ঠন চোখ থেকে সরিয়ে দেবো হ্যাঁ কারণ তার চোখের মধ্যে
আপনার মারা বেডরুম দিলা খাওয়া লাগে অন্ত বেডে ওর সরো না
সবাই গায়ে এখন খাওয়ানো তো এখন খাওয়াছেন গতকাল খাওয়াছেন
না
ম্যাচ পড়া তুই খাওয়াই না খাওয়ানো তুই বলতে
কাকে দিব
ভেন্ডুর সবগুলো একটু মাথা ভেন্ডুর খাওয়াই না তোমরা তোর কিনে খাও তুই টেবিল ধরে আর মনে শুধু খাওয়ালেও তো না তাহলে কি হঠাৎ করে খাওয়ালে তো তাই ইয়ে হয় রেগুলার খাওয়াতে একটা
রং কত জানি
এরা 3 কিলো
300 টাকা আর আর আর
আর